Hello, friends. It is Friday. That means it's time for your Friday weekly wrap-up where we pull one card for the collective and single cards for those who request. So good to see you. Yes, IT John has been playing. This is the banner left over from StaarCon 2023. But since we're moving all kinds of things around, he's like, oh, here we go. And so, yeah, how cool is that? That's fun. All right. Big shout out to a lot of people for being really generous. Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being a member for more than a year. And thank you for the super sticker, the contribution to the Frothy Beverage Fund. And Mealy, thank you for being a member, and thank you for the generous super sticker. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Let's get on over to CardCam, where you can see that I'm working with the original World Spirit Tarot. This is the original mass market version. It's all beat up, obviously. All right, and Caroline McLaughlin, thank you for being the first person I see to remind me of the collective cards for Monday. When we started the week, we pulled 3 cards for the collective. They were the Two of Wands reversed, Temperance, and the 8 of Swords. Complex, right? So Caroline, thanks for reminding us of that. Let's see one card to resolve that. Here we are at the end of the week. Oh gosh, now I have to remember what the court, hang on. I forgot they renamed their court. Give me a minute. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. In World Spirit Tarot, the queens are called Sibyls. So, which I kind of love. The Sibyl of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So we started the week with like, what are we doing? What's making us anxious? What are we creating? All of this sort of very heady and difficult things, whether you think about it personally or as a nation or a planet or whatever. Here we bring it down to how did we get through the week? We got through the week by focusing on what we needed to focus on. We went to work. We took care of the things we needed to take care of. We focused on those things, which, arguably we always have to do. So there is something about celebrating our mundane accomplishments for the week. There we go. So if you were with us on Monday and you are requesting a card today, if you can think to let me know what your Monday card was, it is always fun to look at those cards in contrast one with another. I will take these in the order in which I see them. And you know the drill. If you think I'm skipping someone, let me know. I never want to skip people, but I sometimes do. And thank you everyone who came to our Past Lives in Tarot class last night. If you missed it, watch the replay. It's kind of cool. We have class next week. We're doing problem people, tarot and problem people. So that should be fun too. All right. Here we go. Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being the first one to share the collective cards with me that I could see. And thank you for the super sticker. You're also the first request. You started the week with the High Priestess reversed. And we end the week with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. I think it wasn't the easiest week. I think you may have worked hard. It may have been difficult. You may have felt out of balance. I want to say, well, it's over. That's good. That's good. And I feel like It is very important to not overthink things done and decisions made in difficult situations. You know, you do the best you can, and that's the deal, right? So you got through it. It's all good. All right. Mary, good to see you. Oh, you know what else I'll say to you, Caroline? You worked hard. You know, you definitely did that. Oh my gosh. All right, Mary. Monday was the Six of Swords reversed. Now we have Temperance. Now we're getting somewhere. This suggests that maybe you found some good ideas, some ways of coping, some solutions. You are finding a way forward even when things are difficult. So well done. Using your creative thinking is what is helping. J.D. Estrada, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member and for using members-only emojis. Yes, you're celebrating your birthday tomorrow. Happy, happy birthday to you. Monday, you had the Knight of Cups. And now the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, I think maybe because of your birthday or maybe for other reasons, it has been a good week. There is so much here about the people who love you. There is so much here. I think there's a certain amount of contemplation we do around birthday time where we just think about what has brought us to where we are. And so there's just a lot here about friends, about family, about gratitude and good things. And I don't know, how much of that is related to birthday or just life, but it's a nice energy. You want to kind of keep that going. It serves you. Trey Cameron, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Four of Cups on Monday. Want, want. And now Justice reversed. There can be a tendency, I think, to hyper-focus on the things that suck. And I'm not saying there aren't things that suck. There are. But maybe there was a little bit of a hyper-focus on that this week. And maybe, I know we were talking, was that yesterday, last night, about you being too serious, man. And evidence, man, here is proof positive of that. But you know what else it is? It's that there are real hurts here. Maybe things that even happened this very week that I feel like we don't really know how to cope with, how to process, how to deal with. So I think that's also a very real thing that's going on, is figuring out how to deal with the hurts that are there. So there's that. Revival of Venus, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Next request that I see is Audrey M. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. You had the Queen of Cups on Monday. I remember that. And now we follow up with the Eight of Cups reversed. So I know you've been on a conscious spiritual journey of healing, and you've been doing that work very diligently. And I felt with the Queen of Cups that there was this sense of, okay, maybe we're lightening up a little bit, but now we get that Eight of Cups reversed. I'm like, yeah, no, that just gives you permission to go to the next dark hole. Seriously. So the question I'm going to ask you to contemplate, Audrienne, what are you hanging on to stubbornly, tenaciously that isn't serving you? Is it a story? Is it an idea? Is it a thing? Is it a belief? What is it? And what are you going to do about it? So there's that. Oh, Caroline had a hard week with planned procrastination. Yeah, right. Got it. The newsletter theme, I understand completely. Well, and you know that High Priestess reverse can talk about feeling guilty, Caroline. Do not make yourself feel guilty. Do not make yourself the bad guy. Seriously, seriously, seriously. I really want you to say, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to get done, but I did the best I could. And you're carrying, whatever weight you're carrying is heavy, and you need to know that. It's give yourself some grace, seriously. Seriously. All right. Liz Harrison. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. All right. You started with the Queen of Wands and now the Two of Cups. I think you had a good week. I think you got a lot done. I think that you're finding some nice balance. I'm assuming kids are back in school. You're, you have some routine here. And so I'm feeling like you had a good week and you're finding your balance, and that feels good. Melissa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Right, started with the Six of Swords reversed. Advice to be careful about, you need to stay in your logical mind. You don't think you were outwitted or out-strategized, good. And you had a great Reiki session where your grandparents came through and had some nice messages for you. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so you started with the Six of Swords reversed. And you end with the Wheel of Fortune. No, I think you did a good job. And, it was probably very fortuitous that you had that Reiki session at that time. I think that really changed up the energy in a really good way. And it feels good. And I think there's a good lesson there, too, in recognizing, whether it's something we see in the cards or something we're feeling or something that happens, when there is sort of a difficult energy, we can have the opportunity to switch it around. And we may do that with energetic techniques. There's a lot of ways to do it, but I think you did that this week in a positive way. All right. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. You had the Queen of Wands and now the Hanged Man. Can we all say just like how hot our blue Hanged Man dude is? Y'all know I'm partial to long-haired men anyway, but yeah. Anyway, they don't have to be blue. Christine, you started with the Queen of Wands and we ended with the Hanged Man. And in that, I see this process of like where you can be active and where you have to be more meditative, where you're active and where you're appropriately passive, and when passive, even, not having it be an absent passive, a present passive. So like the way you're working with energy this week is really very interesting and balanced, and that's very good. Okay, Jenny Berlin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I take these in the order in which I see them, so when I get to your first request, that's when I'll do it. All right. Ann Mealy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thank you so much for the generous super sticker. I appreciate it. You had the Chariot, which also is your card for Cancer, for your sign of Cancer. So yeah, that's good. That's really good. And now the Four of Pentacles reversed. And I think this week you're really thinking about how to open your energy up. That can be how to make more money. That can be how to make more friends, how to go more places, how to learn more things, how to do more things. You having that Chariot, having that mastery, you're now open to more things that will make your life feel fulfilled. It's a beautiful thing. Oh my goodness. Claire C. Claire C., thank you so much. For those of you who don't know, Claire C. is the originator of the Frothy Friday Fun Beverage Fund. And thank you for your contribution thereof. Thanks for being a member for 3 years as well, Claire. We really appreciate you. Oh, Anne really had that vibe this week. That's great. Wendy, this is World Spirit Tarot. What I have here is the original mass market edition, came out from Llewellyn. It's out of print. But I do believe that there is an indie version. They made some corrections. It's a slightly different deck. I think it's a preferred deck. And I think you can still get it as an indie deck. World Spirit Tarot. Yeah, I like it too. All right. Mixuer, I'm apparently using your voice as a body double to clean while I wait for my car. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Help me understand. That sounds so cool, but I don't quite understand it. But whatever it is, I approve. All right. Who is up next? It's Barbie Bird. Barbie, thanks for being a member for more than a year. I just overscrolled. Give me a minute. There you are. Yeah, you. Monday, you had the King of Wands reversed. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. King of Wands reversed. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. So Barbie, I feel like this week has brought up some anxieties. And again, like my theory is it's anxiety because you're now in your new place, you're more used to it and everything is going okay. So now it's your oh, also someone from your past. So anxiety has been brought up not just by where you are in your move, but also someone from your past has brought you much anxiety. And the cards are clear about that. And, you know, we have to recognize if this person is giving you that much anxiety, they probably need to stay in your past. I'm just saying. Just saying. Sorry. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for 3 years. Monday was the 5 of Wands. That was quite accurate. I think I'm still in that energy and trying not to feel down. Curious about the wrap-up. Got it. Oh, Barbie, I agree. I'm just finding it hard to cut this cord. I understand. Oh, and Mixuer. Okay. Jeannie, you're next, and then Mixuer is after that. But Mixuer explained body doubling. It's an ADHD tactic to have someone sit with you while you do a task. Cool. Well, I have a whole bank of videos, man. You can play my videos anytime. There you go. Oh, love it. Got it. Okay. Hey, Jenny, I see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin. Monday was the 5 of Wands. And now the Wheel of Fortune. You know, and it's hard because a lot of what you're dealing with in life are things that are completely out of your control. And you're just waiting to see which way the wheel is going to turn. And that is really hard, and it is really anxiety producing. But the other thing about the Wheel of Fortune is typically when it appears upright, I see it as a sign of good luck. And so there is something here that says that 5 of Wands can be assuaged by the 10, you know, and I see that like 5, 10, that makes sense to me. That's something I pay attention to. I see sort of recognizing the Wheel of Fortune as, I will assume things are going to go in my favor until I know differently. That is probably a good energy and a wise energy to embrace. Okay, and here we go, Mixuir. 5 of Swords Monday in the middle of a 2-day pain flare. No. Okay, and Mixuir, Michelle is looking for healing vibes and Reiki, so y'all do your thing. And it's left shoulder, neck, and side of your face. Hips are still in pain, but not the immediate need. And you want to be well enough to go to trivia tonight. I understand. Okay, so y'all who do that sort of thing, you know what to do. You started with the 5 of Swords on Monday. And now we have the Emperor reversed, which really, for me, both of these cards, when I put them together, 5 of Swords, Emperor reversed, it's very much about not being happy with patriarchal things, right? Not being happy with the structures of the patriarchy and how they influence you on a day-to-day basis. There is also something here, though, when we're talking about body pain. You have to decide if pushing it to be with your community will be a source of joy or a source of burden. And it is by that which you make your decision, I must say. Okay. Febborn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday was the Knight of Cups. Now the 9 of Wands, so that just says it all for what this week was for you, Febborn. Because, you're supposed to lead with love, lead with love, lead with love, but also walk on eggshells while you're doing it. Lead with love, walk on eggshells. Lead with love, walk on eggshells. It's enough to drive a person crazy. Don't let it. Don't let it drive you crazy. Okay. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Card for the wrap-up for you, 2 of Pentacles. You got through it this week. You did what you had to do. Not the easiest, but you did everything you needed to do and you took care of it. So well done. You should feel good about yourself. Christina R. Oh, Mixuir, a mani-pedi. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help. Christina R. We're going to do you, Karen, and Kim. Monday, you had the Knight of Cups. And now the 2 of Swords reversed. So I feel like we're happy to be done with one of the chapters of your educational journey, but now we're solidly in the next one and it feels like a lot. But you're doing it, you're busy, you're doing what you need to do, you're figuring it out, it's all good. Karen, of course, is a member here and a StaarCon 5 presenter. We appreciate her. Monday was the Knight of Cups. Today, the 4 of Swords reversed. Well, you did exactly what you had to do. You did it with love. You were busy, 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 and you did a great job. Well done. Make sure you do some self-care, though, because that was a lot. And for Kimmy, 5 of Wands, which I had forgotten and had to deliver via messenger after the fact, but did. And now 8 of Pentacles. It feels like this week you just sort of did what you had to do, learned what you had to learn, taking care of what you have to take care of. That's the best way to handle things. Well done. Okay. Christina, we had 2 Christinas right next to each other. Christina, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Monday was the 8 of Wands reversed. And now the 4 of Swords reversed. So what is the energy this week? Hurry up and wait. Wait and hurry up. Get a lot done, but everything's crazy and it's hard. It's that's some confusing energy, Christina. I don't know, man. What I have to say about that is, well, you got through it. Well done. And if your experience of this week, like, I just want to validate, if this week felt energetically weird in any way, I want to validate, yes, it is energetically weird. Not really anything having to do with you necessarily. And I think you just responded to the things you had to respond to. You had to respond to. That's how you did it. That's how you got through it. Just by responding to what you need to respond to. So there's that. I think we're glad it's over. Wendy Robeson, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday was Justice reversed. Today, the Four of Cups reversed. I feel like this has been a week of sort of dealing with things and making do and like hippie rigging things in a lot of different ways, making the best of difficult situations. But that's what you got to do. So, you're finding your solutions even when there aren't a lot of solutions to be found. So well done. Okay, Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. 9 of Cups reversed, and now the Tower. This has been a week where you've contemplated all kinds of different things that are unpleasant to think about, but that need to be thought about. And you're ready to confront difficult things. Do not be afraid of this. It's hard to confront, but you confront it. And let the solutions come from that. That's really the key. Teresa, thanks for being here. Got it, Wendy. That makes total sense. Total sense. Okay. So sorry, I just had a brain danced away for a minute there. Okay. Where are we? Teresa, that's where we are. Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being a moderator. The 3 of Pentacles on Monday. And now the Hermit. I think you're really doing what you need to do and figuring it out. And I think you're using a lot of wisdom. I think there are ways it's scary because you're exploring places and things you've never really done before, but you're doing it, and that's the important thing. So well done. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being a moderator. Emperor on Monday. Seeker of Cups reversed. That's like the Knight of Cups. I feel like this week there are ways you just were not feeling it, man. Like you were doing what you had to do, showing up the way you needed to show up, hitting your marks, but not really feeling it. And that's okay. Do whatever self-care you need to do, and it's okay. It's okay. Pip, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you, Pamela's daughter, and Pamela's a member as well. Your Monday card was the King of Pentacles. And today, the 7 of Swords reversed. I think this week you had to trust yourself, and you did. You really are building, learning, growing, doing what you need to do to move yourself forward in every single way. Well done. Teresa, thank you for that. Okay, for Pamela, thank you for being a member. The 3 of Pentacles reversed. I think this week you've been trying to figure something out and figuring out how you're going to make it work. And I don't know if this is a tarot thing, if this is a social thing, if this is a financial thing, a family thing, I don't know. But how am I going to make this work? And I think you've been trying to figure out answers. You haven't come up with them yet. Keep working it through. You'll figure it out. And for Pamela's daughter, the Ace of Swords reversed. For Pamela's daughter, the Ace of Swords reversed. I think this week there has been some question about like what is really true and what is not. Perhaps you're questioning the integrity of another person, or perhaps your own integrity was falsely questioned. It's important for you to figure out what the truth really is. All right, Michelle F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Judgment reversed. I think this week you tried so hard to get a bunch of stuff finished. And I think you did a good job, but I mean, there's only so much can be done. And I think like you have to stop feeling bad about not being superhuman. I'm just saying. Joanne, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is your wrap-up card. The Four of Pentacles reversed. This week you did a lot. And I think there are rewards for that. I think you really sort of stretched outside your comfort zone. I think there are rewards for that. Just make sure you're not doing too much where the rewards are not worth it. Nalini, so good to see you. It was so nice to see a picture of you and your mom on Facebook. So nice. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday card was the Wheel of Fortune. And now the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And I think there is this whole thing about work, business, money. What the heck am I going to do? And it is this whole cyclical conversation. And you come up with ideas, but then they kind of get shot down for one reason or another. And I think sometimes you let go of ideas that maybe deserve a second look. I'm just saying. Lisa E., good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and your daughter. You had the Ace of Cups. And now the Seven of Cups. And I was saying, you know, this bodes well for new love. And you're like, yeah, I've heard that before. And it's kind of a tease because new love never happens. And here's that Seven of Cups with like, well, yeah. It brings in like, well, it could happen, but so could all these other things. But there is so much here, if we put those two cards together, about emotional healing. And maybe that's the important thing. Maybe that's the important lesson here, is how you work on your own healing and how that improves everything. And I think there's been some stuff about that this week. Now, for Jenna, Monday was the Page of Swords reversed. And now we have the Seeker of Wands reversed, which is like the Knight of Wands reversed. So 2 court cards both reversed. There could be some social issues. There could be some directional issues. I feel like there's been some difficulty this week for you, either in terms of the people around you or you choosing your own direction. I think that's been kind of an issue. Joanne Ellis, good to see you. We're going to do you and your daughter. Oh, Michelle, yeah, that checks out. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay. And Diana Price, Autumn Pond, so good to see you. Smile Soul 20, you're very welcome. Okay. Joanne Ellis, we're doing you and your daughter. For you, the Hierophant. I think you did a good job this week, kind of doing the things you needed to do, and when you needed help, seeking the proper authorities. So very well done. And for your daughter, the Queen of Cups reversed. I think your daughter is sad this week. There's some stuff going on that's not making her happy. And I think she needs to be encouraged to sort of sit with what she's feeling and figure out what her solutions can be, what she can do about it. Okay. Dr. Aled, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Judgment, right. You started with Judgment and you end with the Hermit. This is freaking huge, Dr. Aled, Robin Renee. This is freaking huge. Why is it freaking huge? Well, because they're both major arcana cards and they're both these like heavy, heady cards. And the Hermit is very specific to a PhD, which is what you're working on. So when we put these two cards together, whether you know it or not, Robin Renee, this week you did some really important things to move yourself forward on your path, and you are indeed on the right path. It's so important to know that. Hey, Joyce Ocean, good to see you on the beach. Good for you. Excellent. Kay Talks, good to see you. We're going to do you and your husband. Kay Talks. Eight of Swords, Kay, you've had an anxious week. I don't know why, but you've been anxious this week. See what you can do to kind of unwind that going forward, okay? And for your husband, yes, see the two of you, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, what is it? Is there something that is really causing difficulty? Like, if there's a real difficulty here, then okay, the two of you are responding appropriately. If there's not a real difficulty, then what can the two of you do to sort of handle what's going on without having it be a catastrophe? That's really the question. And how are you feeding into each other's fears? These are all questions. Betty Flesher, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a wrap-up card for you. Oh, the Seer of Cups is like the Page of Cups, and I love this for you. And I love that it's for you, and it's called the Seer because you yourself are such a good seer. So this week, like, I think you've really been opening up to your psychic energies in a more unabashed way. And I think that energy is really flowing through you and you're feeling it, and it's a good thing. Vaishali, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is your wrap-up card. Temperance. Vaishali, I think this week you really did a good job trying to find solutions to your problems. Maybe you haven't gotten it all yet, but you're working on it, so well done. Ashley, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Justice reversed. There may have been some things this week that felt out of balance or unfair for you. So not the best. We don't love that. So see what you can do to try to heal that and move forward. Lumen, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Wrapping up your week with the Eight of Pentacles. Good job. Working, learning, getting it done, getting it done. It may have felt a little rote, but still a good thing. A penny for your thoughts. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. You also get justice reversed, and I think there's a lot going on for you that really does feel unfair. And, I mean, I think there are literally physical balance issues for you, which shows up here. So, you know, this week I think there's been a lot that has just felt difficult and limited. And I think you do a damn good job doing the best you can. Hopefully, some of this will be corrected. Oh, Dr. Aled, very good. That is good feedback. Okay. Okay, Sarah Foreign, good to see you. Lovers on Monday. Six of Swords reversed today. So I think this is interesting because they're both sixes. One six upright, one six reversed. And they're both air sixes. Like, of all the sixes, the Six of Swords would be the one most closely connected to the Lovers, because the Lovers is also an air card. So I think this week you're trying really hard to make good decisions and make sure everything goes the way it needs to go. But in doing that, you leave the logical mind and get caught up in the emotions of worry, and that doesn't serve you. Trust yourself to make good decisions. Ha, Lumen, so much working. I'm working on laying on the couch for the first part of the day. I got you. Revival of Venus, you're up next. You had the 10 of Wands reversed. And now that 7 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week, especially when it comes to friends and people around you, you're really figuring out like what works and what doesn't work. And so you may be making some editing in your friends list. Oh, Sarah, and you're an air sign, so doesn't that make sense? Candy B, so good to see you. You had the King of Swords on Monday, and now the Ace of Cups reversed. You did a good job being logical and taking care of the things you need to take care of, but you need to hang on and heal the heart as well. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Jenny Berlin, you're up next. Thanks for waiting. Here we go. The Sybil of Wands, that's the Queen of Wands. I think this week you did a good job being creative, being in your most motivated self, and being able to have some fun. Well done. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. 9 of Pentacles on Monday. Ah, Candy, you are very welcome. Baby Cakes, 9 of Pentacles on Monday, 2 of Wands reversed today, man. That is so you. I'm confident. No, I'm not. Everything's good. No, it's not. Like there's such an up and down there. And so the advice is to try to smooth that out. To just sort of stay confident and realistic and see if you can find a headspace where you can just live like that. That would be good. Jenny Berlin, you are more than welcome. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for your patience. Jackie Masters, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. K-Talks, Jackie, you are up next. K-Talks, I see you. Thanks for being here. Those 2 cards, man, what's up? Are you guys okay? Like, I didn't love that for you. And if it's just like stupid stuff and being worried about stupid stuff, fine. But is there anything weird going on? Let me know. We want to, we're a prayer support. We're a prayer and magic support society as well. We like to know. Hey, Dizzy Stitches, good to see you. All right, so where was I? Jackie Masters, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. Thanks for using members-only emojis. 3 of Cups reversed to start the week, but now the Wheel of Fortune, so we turn that around. And that's the thing. You are getting better, Jackie, at using your own energy to turn bad situations around. Have you noticed? It's energy, it's strategy, it's a lot of things, but you did it this week. Okay. Claire C., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis, and thank you for inventing the Friday Beverage Fund and contributing to it. Really appreciate you. King of Pentacles on Monday. Can't go wrong with that. And now the 4 of Wands. Girl, you're so stable. You're so stable. It just feels good. I feel like you're just getting into your energy and being like, okay, here's my happy place. Here's my energy. If you can't align with this, get the F out. Good job. It's working. Okay. Okay, here we go. Scrolling down. Justine! So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. Monday, you had the High Priestess reversed. Oh, I love this. And today, the Sybil of Swords, which is like the Queen of Swords. I think you are really trying to find your balance, and you did a lot of deep work this week to try to find your balance. I don't know that you're there completely yet, but you're working on it, which is the important thing. So well done. Virginia W., my friend. Ginny just got her StaarCon ticket, y'all. It's been an event-filled week. Ginny, thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. Well, yeah, the Fool reversed. And I feel like this week and a lot of weeks recently, it's just been like, okay, guess we'll do this. Okay, guess we'll do that. Like not necessarily knowing what the right answer is, but just like, okay, we're going to do this. And I think it mostly works out okay, but it feels weird. And just being in that energy of the not knowing and having to choose anyway is a little bit heavy and a little bit hard, but you're doing it. All right. Autumn Pond, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. You had the Ace of Wands reversed on Monday. Oh, there's that Page of Cups for you. So I feel like we started the week kind of low energy, but I think, and we might be ending the week kind of low energy as well. But you're kind of leaning into just being in the flow and some good self-care and having some gratitude and being in a good energy, but keeping it low key. And that is the right thing for you to have been doing. So very well done. Ginny, you are very welcome. Diana Price, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Diana Price is a StaarCon 5 virtual presenter. A wrap-up for the Five of Wands reversed. Five of Wands reversed, and now the Lovers reversed. I feel like you're getting better at collaborating, and you learned some of that this week, but you're still not necessarily trusting your own judgment. You could still work on that. Oh, and thank you for posting the weekly cards. I appreciate that, Diana. And yes, someone else did post it, but I really appreciate the belt and suspenders. Oh, Jackie, yes, I feel that. Keep working on it. Yes, so good. I'm so glad. Clean Music Lover. May I have a wrap-up card? Yes. You get the Sage of Cups reversed, which is the King of Cups reversed. I think this week has been a little tough emotionally. You're a strong leader. You take care of stuff. You do things well. No one else can see this. But I feel like maybe there's a lot going on inside and you need to find a way to process that. You've just been kind of dealing with it. Process. So find some time to process, but you're doing a good job holding stuff together. Okay. Joyous Ocean, here we go. Cards on the beach. Joyous Ocean, thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. And see, this is where I wish I had the ability to play little songs in the background and had music rights to do that, because I could play a little beach song. That would be fun. Right? Beach Baby or Cake by the Ocean or, some kind of beach song. That'd be good. Anyway, I don't, so I won't. Joyous Ocean, thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Joyous Ocean will be a presenter at StaarCon 5. Dion C. Monsanto. All right. So here we go. For you, Joyous Ocean, to wrap up your week, 9 of Pentacles reversed. I think you're taking a deep dive into why you don't always feel secure in yourself and why you're not making the money you want to make and what you can do about it. You're figuring it out. Well done. And for Jada, 9 of Cups. Isn't it interesting? You both got 9s and you're doing September things together. Very, very cool. Nine of Cups, Jada, you're learning to relax and have fun sometimes and do good things and feel good about things and recognize that it's okay to want things, and maybe some of the things you want you'll actually get. How about that? Okay. Sophia E., good to see you. Thanks for being here. You had the sun on Monday. And now the Three of Wands reversed. The Two of Wands reversed. You know, I feel like you have a good week and there's a lot of good energy, but you're not quite sure how to direct your energy. And that's what you need to figure out. What do you want? What comes next? How are you going to take all of this and coalesce it and turn it into something? That's the question. Okay, Dizzy Stitches Crochet. Sophia E., exactly. Yep, there you go. Thank you. Dizzy Stitches. Five of Cups. I think it was a bit of a difficult week. And I'm so sorry. I think you're going through some sadness and upset. Hold space for that, for whatever you need. If you need to grieve, if you are upset, hold space for that. But also remember there are some really good things here too. Damini, here's a card for you. The Ace of Cups reversed. It's not been the easy week and things have not really been going your way, but you are doing a good job showing up anyway and doing what you need to do. This will ultimately help. You just have to keep showing up and be patient. All right, my friends, from my perspective, I have gotten to every request. If I accidentally skipped you, I'm so sorry. Please let me know. Or if you're just getting here, you're here and you haven't made a request. It's last call for readings. Ginny, love the Panera meetup. Well, thank you so much. We have a lot of fun with that, don't we? I appreciate it too. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, we did have a good time last Sunday, didn't we? It was fun. All right, my friends. In the description, there are links. Get a reading with me. You can book it right online. Get your StaarCon ticket. And if you don't know about StaarCon, follow the link and read about it. Baby cakes so up and down. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow with your Saturday Psychic Sampler, 12:30 Eastern Time. So get your specific questions sorted. I'll be ready for you. And have a great day. I will look forward to seeing all of you soon. Thank you so much.